Well, hello and welcome to On the Patio with Mr. D. Hey, today we're doing a replacement part. Unfortunately, I've had this GoPro tripod system and it goes out like this. I've had this for a long time. And the cool thing is, I mean, the legs pop out, all this kind of stuff. Very expensive. However, if you can look right here, you can see that the center post broke. So it would still work, but it wasn't really totally secure because I could put this on here and just push underneath the broken part, as you can see, and then run the screw through. But I decided to just go ahead and pick up a new one. Now, I haven't even looked at this yet. What it is a floatable tripod. It's not by GoPro, because GoPro doesn't make one. They make a floatable, but not a tripod floatable. And we're gonna test it today using my Go 3S, as I'm gonna throw it in the pool. So let's get this opened up and see what we got, because I don't even know. Who makes this? G-E-P-U-L-Y, Jupley? I don't know. It's a 4-in-1 tripod, and it's a floatable tripod, so it should be pretty cool. Let's open it up and take a look and see what's there. I normally don't do open boxes, but now they have an option to pick a yellow one or a orange one. I chose the orange. Now you get the standard literature, and it tells you how to do this. Now, this particular one, I think, goes out 24 inches. We're gonna check that and do that right now. My worry was it was gonna be too big to fit in my bike bag, and it's exactly the same size. So that's cool. Now here's the cool part. Now this will float. Hook a camera up to it, throw it in the pool or throw it in the lake or throw it in the river or whatever you wanna do. And this is supposed to float. And you can either float it like that, or you can float it with the tripod open. I kind of like the idea of the tripod open. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to throw the Go 3S. Okay, what's going on here? This is something different. Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, I am. Oh, I just found out. I just extended it some more. So the base sits up here and it locks. You unlock it, and now it's actually longer than the other one was. It's actually pretty good length. So I'm gonna hook up the Go 3S to it right now. And they did give us, I'm thinking this is a metal, oh yeah, I can feel the difference. Is this metal or plastic? I think that's plastic. The GoPro mount here is metal. The one they give you is plastic, so I wouldn't trust that with any heavy camera, but it'll still work. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. And there we go. Now I'm gonna open it up. There's the Go 3S already hooked up, and then I'm gonna toss it in the pool. So let me grab the camera here so you guys can see all this crazy stuff. All right, so what we're gonna do is take the Go 3S and just basically throw it in a dang pool. See what it does. Does it do what it's supposed to do? I see it's filling, but it is floating. And I got the Go 3S's recording. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out and close the legs up and see how that does. And you can set the length of that extension as much as you want. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. And it's folding up, so you can do it either. If you put the tripod legs out, it's more stable, especially if you're in some rapid moving water. But if you're not, like a pool or something like that, then this is more than adequate. All right, guys, I said this was going to be a very short video, or maybe I didn't say that, but it is going to be a short video. This actually works pretty good. It's very inexpensive. I'll put a link in the description. I think it was 28 bucks for this. And one thing you want to do when you pull it out of the water is kind of pump the this thing to get all the water out, and then let it sit for a bit. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just set it out here on the table. And so as you can see, this was a pretty good investment. I like the idea of having it floatable. It serves a dual purpose. Now, I'll be using this a lot on my bike because I use a cell phone mount and I do that TikTok stuff and stuff like that. But it'll replace this one, which is much heavier. But you can see the height-wise and size, they're almost identical. The only thing different, which I'm going to change out, is I'm going to put the metal mount on this. So it's all good to go. If it'll fit, yeah, it does. Okay, and I want to test how easy it does go this way and this way, because this one was horrible. Trying to get it to be vertical or horizontal was a real task. This one right here, I can move with my finger, and I couldn't do that with the other one. So what I'm going to do is put my phone mount on right now and see how this all works out. Because this is what I use a lot when I'm riding. I'll take my cell phone out. I'll be at Starbucks or something like that. And I want to see if it's going to go the way I want it to go. And yes, it does. So this is what I wanted to do. And I couldn't get it to do this, the other one. It would stop right here, and I'd have to push like a crazy man thinking it was going to break. So to put in my phone, it's actually pretty simple. And now I've got this to where it'll work. And I want to see if that's going to hinder me, and it does. So what I've got to do is turn this a little bit. I think I have to, now this is something I didn't know. There we go. Now I want to take this and put it back down here and like that. And my cell phone is up. And now can I bring it down more? Just to the baseline. Yes, I can. Okay. So what I've been able to do is to get this adjusted where I want it. And I'm going to do is keep that right where it is. So that way when I get to Starbucks or Dutch Brothers or wherever I have my bike ride coffee, I can take this out, set it up, and go from there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch this over and do the final recording on the cell phone. So hey, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, you can see I have my phone mount set up, all set up for when I'm out biking and stuff like that. And it's going to work out really well. I mean, it goes vertical, horizontal, effortlessly, where this one was absolutely horrible. And I fought that for a couple years because I've had this for quite a while. But when that centerpiece broke out, I said, okay, I'm just going to look and see. I looked at GoPro, guys, and I couldn't find a floating tripod like this. They do have the floater one, but it's not a tripod system like this one. So then I started looking around on Amazon, and I found this one. Again, it is the Japuli 4-in-1 floating grip pole tripod. And I kind of like this because if I'm out kayaking, now kayaking season is just around the corner, it won't be long. I'm going to have a good time kayaking this season. I couldn't last year because of medical issues, so I'm going to get out and play a little bit on the kayaks. So I want to take this floating tripod with me. So if I want to do an underwater thing, or I see some underwater gar or something like that, or whatever, we're in some clear water and some manatee, I could just take this, put the Go 3S on top of it, and then just drop it, or put the Insta360 camera on it and then just drop it. Open up the tripod base for it so it'll stable, and I think it's going to work out great. So anyway, hey, I'll put this in the description. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. We'll see you on the next one.